Welcome to my party. Tonight we are celebrating my friend Darcy's 30-something birthday. I'm not going to actually reveal the number because I wouldn't do that to a woman, especially since she's one of my dear friends. I decided to snag one of the wines from my cellar that had been ruminating for many years. It is a 2003 Médoc Chateau Lagrave de Guignan. Got a picture of the bottle right there. So the dominant varietal is going to be Cabernet, which is grown on slopes which are composed mainly of gravel and rock. Sometimes you tour some of these vineyards and you're like, do they actually look like vineyards? And they actually are. It's just, which is obviously rock, but it actually it makes it very adaptable to the grapes because they hold the water, the rain. They don't get a lot of rain, but the sun that they do get, it feeds the nutrients, provides nutrients to the grapevine. And anyway, that's all about terroir. We'll talk about that some other time. And like I said, the grape varietal is going to be mainly Cabernet, some Merlot in there, some Cab Franc. And 2003 was a very warm vintage. France sometimes can have very fickle vintages. It can rain too much, it can be too cool. This particular summer was quite warm. You might remember it, as a lot of people were suffering from heat exhaustion, and so consequently the grapes suffered a little bit, but it made for a wine that was very ripe and ready. But I decided to do a little experiment, let it kind of ruminate and rest in the cellar and see how it would hold for several years. And if it's stored at the right temperature, like this was, about 55 degrees, it really made for a very satisfying sip of wine. We finished it, we actually had it with dinner, with an Italian dinner, a shell stuffed with ricotta and spinach. And we had enough left over. We're savoring the last few drops right now. We're actually regretting that there's not any more left. I'm regretting that I didn't purchase more bottles. And but Bordeaux, there's no other place like it. It's probably the most famous wine spot in the world. It's where it all started. It's old world, and it's the standard by which a lot of other wines are judged. Napa and Sonoma are wonderful. I love their wines, but there's something to be said for history, and they're still making history. And here's to France, and here's to Bordeaux. Cheers.